Vale, tal como va. Sale. Libre. Hacia arriba.
This video is sponsored by DB Bulldogs. Don't forget to follow on social media on Instagram and TikTok and keep up to date with their story. A European super cartel. This is what a court has described a group of drug dealers that have come together to create one of the most powerful alliances in recent years in the European drug market. This information was originally released by the DEA in America in 2019. And since then, there has been a collaboration between the DEA, the Guardia Civil in Spain, and Europol. And this week, in an operation between all three groups, a total of 49 suspects have been arrested in 6 countries. They have been described in a statement by Europol as drug kingpins, and they believe they control a third of the cocaine that comes into Europe. They also said the arrest was a culmination of parallel investigations in Spain, France and Belgium. Over 30 tonnes of drugs was seized during the investigation. The police said this is the start of the framework of intelligence using global cooperation. The collaboration initially targeted encrypted communications that they used to organise the shipments across Europe. They then held multi-cooperation meetings in the past 2 years in order to bring together intelligence from different countries in order to make the arrests that they have today. The Spanish police also took part in the second phase of the operation and arrested another 10 people for drug trafficking and money laundering offences. The Guardia Civil carried out the raids in a number of cities, and it led to disruption, they said, in the crime network that was financing the wider group. In total, Spanish authorities arrested 27 suspects in the second phase. They seized assets such as 39 mobile phones, a satellite phone, 8 computers, 3 microphone scanners, as well as cash counting machines that was used to conduct criminal activity. They also seized 14 tonnes of hashish, 5 tonnes of cocaine and more than €1 million. Europol provided the Spanish police with analytical and operational support and helped them to establish links with other investigations. It facilitated cooperation with law enforcement agencies across borders and analysed the activity and corporate structure that was used to launder the money. And video footage shows some of the seizures that they took part in. In some other reports about the arrests, Vice News said that one of the dealers was called Tito. He was one of 50 of the largest cocaine traffickers into Europe. Vice News also said that it was a consortium of traffickers from Ireland, Morocco, Belgium, Italy and the Netherlands, and they worked together in order to make sure they could increase importations. Tito was born in 1982 and he was raised in the Netherlands, where they said that much of his family was believed to be involved in organised crime. It's a family business for him, they said, but the police believe that Tito took it to the new level and made strong contacts across South America. He then collaborated with Dutch-Moroccan drug lord Ridwan Tanguy, who was arrested in 2019. Ridwan was originally on trial in a high-security courthouse that they used specifically for drug traffickers. Other alleged members as well as some of the Italian mafia, and they also accused the Kinahan family of being involved. The police don't believe that there's any sort of hierarchy, that they all just work together equally in order to increase their control over the market. And there was some estimates of $13.3 billion worth of drugs that was imported. But these numbers are really hard to specify due to the fact that they've only seized 10% of what they believe came in. But this story is definitely showing that the countries are working together in order to try to bring down these drug cartels and make significant arrests and definitely get in the good books of their bosses. So I really appreciate you joining me for this update, and I really want to hear what people have to say. Don't forget to follow on social media as well, and I'll be back again very shortly with some more news.